real quiet really fast. And basically water gets into those speakers right away, and they do get louder again, but not for a little while. You do need to let the water dry out. So the phone's operating fine once I pour some water on it, but now we're going to dunk it and see exactly what happens. I have to say, dunking a brand new smartphone in a fishbowl was probably one of the scariest things I've done with technology, especially since it didn't have a case on it. Everything was fine in the end. The screen, of course, didn't work underwater, and even when I took it out of the water, the screen was unresponsive until I took a towel and completely dried the screen off. But the speakers, once the water did dry out, they were completely working fine. Everything was perfect with the phone. But within the first hour after I took the phone out of the water, the speakers did sound a bit muffled, they were quieter, and they did have kind of a crackling noise. But that all went away once the water completely dried up. This is a very cool feature for Samsung to include, even if they're not fully advertising that it's completely waterproof. That way, if you accidentally get your phone wet, it's not a huge deal. You don't want to try to fully submerge it in water just because you never know what can happen, and Samsung obviously isn't going to back this by any kind of warranty. But it's something nice to have in case you ever have an accident with your phone. Like I said, everything worked perfectly on the phone after I took it out of the water, besides the speaker. That took about an hour before it was back to the normal operating conditions. And I took the battery cover off minutes after I took the phone out of the water. And as you can see, there is water on the back of the phone in the parts that were outside of the seal. And then every part where the battery was, or the SIM card, everything that was within that rubber seal is completely dry. I did take my sleeve and kind of dry the inside of the phone off just so no water would run after I took the cover off into the battery socket or anything like that. But for the most part, everything was completely dry, even in the parts that didn't have that seal around it. And if you look at the back cover, you can see inside the seal, everything is completely dry, and outside the seal, there are a few droplets of water, but nothing insane. In case you were wondering, the micro USB 3 port on the bottom was completely dry, and the headphone jack worked perfectly right away, even though there is no cover on it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content. I will be posting a lot of videos relating to the Galaxy S5 in the near future that you won't want to miss out on. Also, let me know down in the comments below, do you think the IP67 rating on the Galaxy S5 is something that a lot of people would need, or do you think it's just something that's kind of useless and something that most people aren't going to need anyway? Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. See ya.